My Sora snapped off his base, but it's okay, I will fix him up in a sec. But before we do that, I thought what better opportunity is there for me to tell you a little bit about what I consider to be my favourite base I've ever made. I thought long and hard about what I wanted to achieve with this base. He is a lizard, and a bright green one too, so I wanted something quite tropical. I took a look at some jungle and rainforest inspiration along with some tutorials. Shout out to Hobby Cheating on YouTube, he has some great tutorials on there. The muddy ground is made using a combination of gypsum plaster powder and Vallejo's black brown. The texture, twigs and leaves are made with a combination of gravel I found outside my front door. I had some very strange looks, I won't lie. Coffee granules and tea leaves. Tea leaves in particular make really good tiny natural looking leaves due to their shape, size and texture, and there's loads to choose from too depending on your project. And then the big plant is from those plastic aquarium plant decorations from the pet store. This big bag has so many options and will last me a really long time. These smaller ferns are what I'm especially proud of. I followed a tutorial from Baron Von Clay on YouTube, and it's using a paste from green paint, some PVA glue, gypsum powder and a little bit of wire. They turned out great, but the only downside is they are extremely frail, so be very careful if you decide to do this. And lastly, once it was all built up, it was all painted over with lots of greens, browns, yellows, and a little bit of white. I did use an airbrush for most of it, but the larger plants were gone over with a brush, as was the rim of the base. And originally the rim was painted black, but I recently changed my mind and went over it in a brown and a matte varnish, and personally I think this looks much better.